You are not like them. Your heart beats to a rhythm they cannot hear. In a world screaming for attention, you stand still, unseen, unshaken. The Sigma male. They call you distant, cold, a mystery wrapped in silence. But they don't see the fire, the strength carved from years of walking alone, the clarity born in the quiet. You are not broken. You are not lost. You are a king without a crown, a ruler of your own soul. Self-reliance is not your choice. It is your nature, a sacred vow to never bend, to never beg, to never break. This is your story, the story of the man who needs no one, yet carries the weight of everything. The world is loud. It demands your voice, your compliance, your surrender. It builds ladders to nowhere and calls them success. But you see through the illusion, the glittering promises, the hollow applause. You know the cost of chasing shadows, the price of fitting in. They label you an outcast, a lone wolf who doesn't belong. They whisper behind your back, "Why doesn't he play the game? Why doesn't he smile?" They don't understand. You're not running from them. You're running toward yourself. Every step away from their noise is a step closer to your truth. You've felt their judgment, the sting of being unseen, the ache of being misunderstood. But you've also felt something deeper, a quiet pride, a knowing that you were never meant to blend. Solitude is not your punishment. It is your power. In the silence, you hear what others miss, the whispers of your own soul, the truths the world tries to drown. You've sat alone in the dark, faced the questions no one else dares. Who am I? What do I want? What is worth my blood? Most men fear the quiet. They fill it with noise, with distractions, with approval. But you embrace it. You forge yourself in it. Solitude is your crucible. It burns away the weak parts, the doubts, the need for validation. What remains is pure, unbreakable. You don't need their cheers, their hands on your shoulder, their shallow praise. You carry your own fire, and it burns brighter alone. Society offers you a deal. Play by our rules, wear our mask, and we'll give you a throne, a title, a place among the loud. But you see the truth. Their thrones are chains. Their titles are cages. Their kingdoms are built on sand. You don't want their crown. It's too heavy with lies, too tarnished with compromise. You'd rather walk barefoot through the wilderness than kneel for their approval. This is why they fear you. Not because you're weak, but because you're free. You don't need their system, their hierarchy, their game. You've seen men trade their souls for status, watched them shrink to fit the mold. But you refuse. You stand tall, a king in exile, ruling a kingdom no one else can see. Silence is your weapon, not the absence of words, but the mastery of them. You speak when it matters, and when you do, the world listens. Most men spill their thoughts like water. They talk to fill the void, to prove they exist. But you know better. Every word you hold back is a brick in your fortress. You've learned to tame the chaos inside, the anger, the fear, the hunger for more. You've sat with them, stared them down, and made them bow. This is discipline, not the kind that shouts, but the kind that whispers, the kind that carves a man from stone, the kind that makes you untouchable. In a world that screams, your silence is deafening. It says, I am enough. I am whole. I am mine. You are a contradiction, a man of strength who seeks no glory, a leader who walks alone, a warrior who fights his own mind. They don't understand your power because it doesn't look like theirs. It's not loud. It's not flashy. It's not for sale. Your power is in your restraint, in the battles you choose not to fight, in the temptations you refuse to chase, in the truths you hold unspoken. You could rule them. You could bend them to your will, but you don't. Not because you can't, but because you won't. This is the paradox of the Sigma. You are a king who needs no kingdom, a conqueror who claims no land. Your victory is within, and no one can take it from you. You are brilliant. Your mind is a universe. Ideas collide like stars. Insights burn like comets. But the world rarely sees it. You don't advertise your gifts. You don't need their applause. You create in the shadows. You solve in the silence. Your work speaks for itself. But sometimes it hurts. The ideas that go unheard, the visions that go unseen, the potential locked inside. You've wondered, am I wasting it? Am I invisible? Am I enough? Hear this. Your brilliance is not for them. It's for you. For the man you're becoming. For the path you're carving. The world may never see your light, but you feel it. You know it. And that is enough. Freedom is not light. It is heavy. It demands everything. Your courage, your clarity, your soul. You've chosen this path, not because it's easy, but because it's yours. Every step is a rebellion. Every choice is a war. You've paid the price, the loneliness, the doubt, the nights when the world felt too big, too cold, too empty. But you've also tasted something rare, the peace of being true, the strength of standing alone, the joy of needing nothing. This is the weight of freedom. It bends you, but it does not break you. It shapes you into a man who cannot be owned. You are not a rebel for the sake of chaos. You don't fight to destroy. You fight to create, to protect what is sacred. Your mind, your heart, your truth. The world wants to mold you, to sand down your edges, to make you safe, predictable, small. But you refuse. You rebel by existing, by thinking, by feeling, by being. Your rebellion is quiet. It's in the way you walk away, the way you say no, the way you hold your ground. You are not against them. You are for yourself. And that is the holiest fight of all. There is a throne inside you, not made of gold, not draped in glory, but built from your scars, your choices, your unbreakable will. You don't need their validation, their titles, their applause. You sit on a throne they cannot see, and you rule a kingdom they cannot touch. This is self-reliance, not the absence of need, but the mastery of it. The ability to stand in the storm and say, I am enough. You are the Sigma male, the silent king, the man who needs no one, yet carries the world in his heart. This is your awakening, not to rise above others, but to rise within, to claim the power you've always had, to embrace the man you've always been. You are not alone, not because you need others, but because your fire lights the way. For every silent king watching, for every lone wolf listening. Walk your path, not with arrogance, but with reverence. For the man you are, for the man you're becoming. The world may never understand you, but you understand yourself. And that is your crown, your kingdom, your truth. Be the king of your own soul, and let the world wonder why.